Back in 2018, when I first got my final decision on my express entry, that is when I got my COPR, I decided to guide a friend through the process. I mean, if I was able to get enough points, he could. He could even get more points than me. But his only obstacle was IELTS. I told him about it, and the moment he heard about IELTS, that became an obstacle. He started thinking too much and he couldn't go through with it. And later I realized that wasn't just him. There's been a lot of people who have asked me about express entry and even coming to school and all of that. But the moment they hear IELTS, things just don't fall into place for them. My message here today is, do not let a test or exam come in the way of you and fulfilling your dreams. If you think that dream is big enough for you, you deserve it. Do everything to get it, even if it's a mere test. Yes, I know IELTS is not that simple, but using myself as an example, the first time I heard of IELTS was in 2017 when I had to start my express entry application. I mean, I had heard of TOEFL, SAT, and many others, but I never knew there was anything called IELTS. But when I heard of it and the express entry process, and I knew this was something I could do, I quickly jumped online, did a little search about it, went to YouTube, tried my hands on a listening test, and I did well. So I know, yeah, this is something I can do. And that was actually during the Christmas time. So I registered for IELTS, put the date on 6th January, and I didn't even give myself enough time. Because, yes, I had to enjoy myself during the Christmas time and also prepare for the IELTS. But yeah, I did enjoy my Christmas and started preparing for IELTS somewhere around 28th, 29th. So yes, I had barely about 10 days to prepare for IELTS. But it wasn't that difficult for me, so far as I am concerned. All I did was go to YouTube, search for the formats, because that is very important. Don't just jump into questions. I went to look for formats, how each section is supposed to be, what is expected of you, and all of that. Then I started looking more into it, went for more questions, sample questions, tried my hands on it. And that was it. On the D-Day, I went in there, did my IELTS, and at the end of the day, I got 8. I think I got 7.5 for both writing and speaking, and 8.5 for listening and reading. They weren't that difficult as people make it out to be. And even if it is, like I said, if people are doing it, you can make it too. Don't let people scare you even before you start preparing for it. Just try your hands on it. Get to have your own experience, not based on that of others. It may be difficult for others, but it doesn't mean it has to be difficult for you too. Just go in for it, and you will definitely do it, and do it well, if you get yourself prepared and mentally ready for it. Have a nice day, and make sure IELTS doesn't become an obstacle for you next time.